All right, guys, what's up? Dr. Dan back here, and we're super excited today. We got the amazing Coach Pam. Bring it in. Coach Pam has been here at the office for what now?
5 years?
5 years. And that's awesome. She's stood by us as we've changed names and moved locations, and has gotten pretty powerful along the way.
Oh yeah, way more strength, way more just mobility and balance in my body, and no more pain. Yeah.
So we've come a long way together. Things have developed and redeveloped, and she's rode with the highs and the lows and all that stuff. But Pam coaches yoga at our facility. We call her Powerful Pam. I call her Powerful Pam because she pushes me in unique ways that I don't personally move in my own workouts, right? So the way we are set up here at InBalance, which also we have our gym called Beat Fitness, which Pam's rocking out one of our old shirts here, but we live in the pattern. We talk about moving in the pattern, the figure 8 pattern, which is the longevity symbol, which means if we can tap into that infinity symbol, we can feel good. We reduce pain, we eliminate injury, we get all the joints in the body nice and balanced. Like if you can guys see Coach Pam's feet, but she's like nice and straight and narrow, and her arches are high, so we're gonna do a little footwork on her today, and we're gonna try to figure out where she's a little twisted at. But Pam is certified in yoga.
Yep, 200 hour. Yep.
200 hours, and she coaches 1, 2, sometimes 3 classes a week here at the center. And why do you think why is yoga powerful for you?
So yoga helps me in all aspects of my life. It helps me here when I'm lifting and getting more aware with my body. It's not just moving, it's really getting into the mindful aspect of it too, and having that awareness so that I can carry that on off of my mat and out of the gym in my home life, right? So I think we all live in very stressful times, so it helps us to keep, it helps me to keep my nervous system regulated, number one. It helps me to keep flexible and balanced, and then I can then use that in the gym to be stronger and more powerful and to keep going in the pushing.
Yeah, so, yeah, being on camera, we get a little nervous sometimes, and being in life, you get a little stressed and a little nervous sometimes, and work tenses us up and stresses us out, and there's only 2 ways you can live. You can live compressed or you can live decompressed, and some people are real up here. Like I'm definitely more up here, and Pam sometimes a little up here too, and we work out pretty intensely, but then we got to do the yoga a little bit to decompress. And so yoga is absolutely an important portion of your healthcare, or should be an important portion of your healthcare regimen. In addition to high intensity interval training, if your body's good with it, daily level 1 stretching like we've talked about, palms down and back work, which you'll see us tap into, I think, her right fingers a little bit today. But yoga, 1 or 2 sessions a week. And if it's your primary form of exercise, hey, kudos to you, more power to you. Make sure you don't get too flexible and not strong enough, right? So we don't want to create hyperactive, hypermobile joints where the ligaments are too stretched out. So we've got to create that nice balance of compression and decompression. Definitely. Is that cool? So we're going to start off with a little flow, and this flow is super powerful if you tap into it. And you guys might have heard about like different mudras, or different is that how they say it? Mm-hmm. Mudras, right? And different hand positions that correlate to different vertebrae in the body. And that's all we're about here, is bringing back balance to your system. So symmetry happens from the fingertips up into the neck and down into the feet. So we're going to just kind of face each other. And even though the table's in the middle of us, we've got step number 1, which is straight feet, knees open, lightly, outside edge pressure gently, right? And then what we're going to do is, actually, before we do this, let me just show you guys, because this is pretty cool. If we look, can you see this right here? Whoops, like this groove of knuckle, and look at this lack of groove of knuckle right here. Can you see the swelling? Kind of like that versus that. So this is my good side. The whole left side of my body, it's clear. It's got no compression, no irritation in the nervous system, no stagnant energy, or what else? Like negativity, right? Yeah. Energy is all around us, and we speak words, and sometimes we speak positively, and sometimes we speak negatively. Can't be too negative, but you can be negative a little bit. Got to be a little more positive. Got to think about what we say. This negativity, though, in my right hand, it comes from my neck and also down into my back and down into my right foot, which I've been working on now for 6 years and rehabbing. So you guys are going to hear some self-adjustments as we get some of this energy flowing. And I don't know if Pam has this yet, but we're going to work it today. So we're going to touch index knuckles together. And we're going to step feet lightly as we look down. Okay, and then what we want to do is just kind of like reach out. And if we touch indexes together, our goal here is to look at the fingers and feel, roll them in like this slightly, chin up, just kind of loosen up. And what we're doing here, we got knuckles together, right? And this is called internal rotation of the shoulders and the arms. And if we just kind of type out here, you feel how some stiffness is present? And if we go, before I start self-adjusting, let's go down here. Let's go thumb tips, index fingers. Nice. Tap out your feet a little bit, tailbone back. All right, start to listen here. Fingers spread wide. Okay, reach. And let's get all 5 fingers together. Kind of like, spread. Nice, pull back, look through, there you go. Straighten arms. Left elbow, right elbow, chin up, look up through the hole. Nice. Hips back, arms up. Push up, look up through. Fingers open wide. Feel how tight those middle fingers are on you.
Yep.
Diaphragm breath. Exhale, push. Wiggle your middle fingers. Relax your feet. And reach up. Nice, pull down. Pull in, watch this one. Open palms out here. Nice. Shoulders down low. Chin up tall, push. Fingers wide. Is that cool? All right, now I see your right SCM is like cranking. So let's soften, flow this neck up. Raise up. Oh, arch back, push up. Oh, nice. Tap out your feet. Straighten elbows. Oh, nice. Behind you, fingers touch. Thumbs, I'm going to turn, you don't turn. Thumbs right to the EOP. Shoulders crank. Nice. Unleash that a little bit. Bring it down. Flow those out into your back chain, nice. Step out your feet lightly. And what we're doing here, this is all energy holding, okay? And as we do these protocols, which they're pretty intense, we let go of negative energy that's all stored in different nerves and joints in our body. Touch your hands. Watch this one. Oh. Did you clear them out in the gym today?
I did clear out every time.
She clears out her things. So I haven't cleared mine out for an hour now. Nice. Oh, how's that feel? Nice. Look at, oh, there we go. All right, let's tap in, let's find this. Chin up. Step out your feet. Loosen up. Belly breath. Check foot alignment. Check hands up. Chin up. Feel that stuck wherever. I'm stuck right there. Right there. Oh, right there. Touch these together. Let's see that tap in. Chin up. Thumbs. Get that weak thumb up. Right thumb. Whew. Elbows double release. Ooh. Chin up. Oh man, that right SCM is cranking. Okay. Push. Good. Lower. Maybe your tap in's down here. Right there with strong back. Fling elbows. Right thumb up. Find that tap in. There it is. Now you might have to see this right hand, how it torques like this. Mm-hmm. Nice, torque that hand in. Let's go thumbs back towards us like this. Oh, feel that where that poison's at? I call it poison, but it's negativity. And could you turn and show them how that right thumb is like that? Mm-hmm. So if you look at your left thumb, you feel how strong the left thumb is? Feel the weak right thumb. Can you fling your elbows away a little bit? Come up just barely onto your fingertips. There you go. Focus on your right index finger and kind of roll into your index. There you go, correct. Whew. Stretch your neck away. So Coach Pam, right there it is right there. There it is. So that's where her finger wrist line is weak. It's inhibited, it's tapping in, and it's going to release up in this super tight neck she's got. And this is what we're going to work on today. Maybe we'll get a nice adjustment. Maybe not. Maybe she's already cleared out because Coach Pam knows a lot of these protocols. But this is good to see. We can find that tap in right there. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, have a seat for me. All right, guys. So you saw a little bit of back chain flow, and we saw a little bit on Coach Pam's right side neck, right? So one of the first things I check to tell if somebody's upper body is decompressed is the GH, the glenohumeral joint pump, right? And if you can see how both of her shoulders, how's left side feel?
Tender.
A little tender.
Yeah.
How's right side feel?
This one doesn't feel as tender.
Okay, so in the front on the
right
left,
there.
it's a little tender.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is that both of them are decompressed, right? They both pump. And even though there's a little tenderness in the bicipital tendon up front here, this right side is a little tighter side. This left side's a little looser, okay? So let's go palms back and down, and we're gonna call fingers in, right? Perfect. And we're gonna call this exercise right here, this one's called palms back and in, right? Or palms down and in. And this exercise could be done two ways, there's two ways to this. One is called a long lever press, and for a long lever press, okay, can you bring camera back here, Bree? Mm-hmm. Yep. So in this position though, we're gonna say the long lever, and the long lever is gonna be like a heavy heel of the hand, right? And the heel of the hand is back around the heel of the hand, which is down here. And if we notice what her hands look like, tell me which one has more air in it, is healthier. The left or the right?
Left one's healthier.
The left one's healthier. So if we look at the spacing right away, how she kind of naturally, do you feel this is kind of contracted right there? If I tell you can you open that? Oh, look how that thumb can breathe. And do you feel this thumb kind of can't breathe a little bit? So what do they say in yoga?
Just stuck energy.
But what are we trying to find the whole class?
Balance.
Balance. Yeah. And then what's the other word you're always like? Find space. We need space.
Creating space, yes.
We're creating space, and I've learned a lot. I've taken a couple yoga classes over the years, but it was never I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym and weightlift, right? So I'm like, nah, yoga, but yoga, dude, is so powerful. And in our yoga class here, we get tapped in, and we find space, and today we're making Coach Pam aware that she had a nice tap in on this right index finger in just this general area, which is actually the same as why we started off with how less swollen this is versus this is. I've been working for about 6 months now on getting this negative fluid out of my neck, and we've got the same stuff on her down on the right. So she's just, we'll say, a couple steps behind right now, right? On weightlifting and speed training and all that, we've got to be aware of the right hand. So in this palms down and in position, she's gonna work on left elbow locks out, and just kind of feel this tricep out right there, right? And feel how the wrist feels. And then let's relax that side a little bit, and then let's go right elbow. Nice. Now I want you to take a breath in, and as you exhale, tricep, 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 shoulder back lightly, tricep, 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 elbow straighten, elbow straighten, elbow straighten, 3, 2, 1. Left side though, show me left elbow. Oh man, that side's so easy. You guys can see how it goes into a little extension. So does this joint have more or less negative energy in it? Less, way less, right? And this side has a little more, not much more, but just a little more, right? So this exercise is something that we want to do on the couch. On the floor is even good. And how long do we want to do this, guys? Maybe like solid 5, 10, 15 minutes of search and discovery, as we call it, to get left elbow and right elbow back chain dominant again. Is that cool? And this one's called a long lever. And then if we transfer up, and we're going to play around here just for a minute so we can really start to unlock this wrist. Head up, chin up, shoulders down and back, spine arch extension, beautiful. And if you guys can see down here on this left hand, we're going to say it's not jammed up, it's back chain dominant, and it really doesn't have a lot of negative energy into it. But the right knuckles, just like me, and why is this? I have no idea, that so many people have a jammed up right thumb, right index, right middle finger, and even the whole way out to the pinky finger, right? If I say left wrist up, nice. That's a really short lever, elbow bent, shoulder down, back chain fingertip press. Roll to your index finger a little bit. Perfect. Roll to your pinky. Perfect. Roll to your index. Perfect. Very little stress, very little pain, is that correct? Lots of back chain power up here though. Okay, relax that side a little bit, but show me how to do your right side. Real lightly. No. Okay. Shoulder down. Now let's hone in on where we've got to. There it is. So in this office, here's the thing, guys. I get so fired up, and we've developed a lot since we started this YouTube channel like 5-6 years ago or something, and then we missed all last year. So we're gonna start cranking out great content. But shoulder down and right, and now even maybe back a little bit and in a little bit, down, right, and play around in there for a little bit. Oh, there it was. There it is, right there. So we are hunting. I'm a chiropractic hunter right now that loves to get weakness out of your body, and that is weakness. And it's also pain, inflammation, neuritis, right? If you've ever had like a tight neck, a headache, lymph node congestion up here, all of this inflammation that she has and feels down there is tied up into a messed up, kind of kinked up neck, right? So if we took an x-ray, we'd see she's got a little vertebrae misalignment and stuff like that. But this nerve, we got to rehab this nerve. She's got to rehab this nerve. So now, how old are you right now?
34.
34. So when we're 35, 36, 37, 38, 72, 90, guess what? We have a healthy nerve from our right side neck down to our finger, and we don't end up old and crooked and bunions and irritation and arthritic nodules down in the hands, because we've got to clear out the fingers and we've got to get what's called bilateral symmetry so that our spine gets in alignment and our shoulders get packed, and this hand is so much easier than this right hand. That makes sense? So we might say floss this out a little bit and relax, roll it in, roll it out, roll it in, roll it out, roll it in, roll it out, roll it down, and up, and down, and in. Nice, okay? So if we can do this once, twice a day, if we can learn how to tie this movement into some workouts, which I'll show you the most powerful push-up, I think is the most powerful push-up, but somebody tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section, please. Okay, that's called tapping in. Good, relax for me. I'll turn these out here. Now we can do this exercise in a bunch of different positions, like right here, or even back here. Bend your elbows, nice. And then we're gonna lift chin up, chest up, and set shoulders down low. And we're gonna focus on how that left hand, how 4 fingers on the left side raise the wrist up, nice. Oh, that side's perfect. Try show me right side. Ugh. This whole side, we're gonna call it stress, fear, anxiety. It's quivering. You know, when you're uptight and you're all tensed out and you're all, I can't breathe, I'm hyperventilating. We gotta decompress. So we gotta decompress this right hand and this right neck and shoulder. Are you ready to go? All right, let's go. All right, what's up, guys? So here's the deal. How's that feel right in there, Coach Pam?
Pretty tight.
Oh, pretty jammed up.
Yeah.
So she's got 2 massive blocks. One up here at C2. And I saw that SCM a little bit when we were doing a little bit of that finger tapping, right? So something we need to be aware of. The SCM muscle goes from the base of the mastoid, goes down to the sternum. It's called SCM, sternocleidomastoid. And that means a muscle from the sternum spans the neck and attaches to the mastoid process, which causes us, if overworked or maybe underworked, to really yank on the C1, C2 vertebrae. You feel that's kind of like right there, right? So if you don't come to the chiropractor, that's fine. You still should do palms down and back work. But if you want to crank your body up and get the irritation, inflammation, pain, injury, spasm out of the neck, we've got to get this neck adjusted. All right, and then right here. Is that cool? Feels good, right?
Yep.
Oh, but it's jammed up. So hopefully we get this C5-6 to move pretty good today. Look down. All right, so here's going to be one last exercise for her to do, and then we got to get grooving. Hands back and down, short fingers in. Short lever means palms up. Nice. Shoulders down and back. Awesome. Sorry, I break out my different volumes. You should hear Coach Pam teach, dudes. It's so crazy. And if you're interested, by the way, please, we got killer yoga moves. If you guys want to see some of the awesome workouts that we do, shoot some comments below, because we're going to start filming some crazy killer yoga that's going to help all of you guys to do what? Unlock your spine, get your negative energy out of the body, and fix your neck and fix your back. And if you can't come here, we can't work on you, find a chiropractor in your area, but definitely hit these exercises. So, wrists up, short lever, shoulders down, chin down forward, tilt neck over to left side, and just let that all drain. Don't you feel that a little bit? Reach your nose forward. I know it looks a little weird, and now downward a little bit, and tilt over to the left, and let that neck breathe right there. Can you figure out how to get a head tap in? That is it right there. Don't you have it right there? Oh, and she's got an arm tap in, so now I'm going to tell you, find your index finger. Nice. Breathe in. Inhale deep. Exhale, reach the neck, find the index finger. And down nose. Forward, there it is. Turn right. Down into the left. You might cramp up in this left SCM if you can focus over here on the left. Right over here. Because then we got to make this weird face to get this C1 to loosen up way up here. And then I'll show you the weird face. Okay? Is that cool? Feel how tight all that is? All right, so we got to fix this stuff up. Let's go face down on the table for me. All right, so here's the deal. Here's what we've not done, what we have to do, right? Is that we have this pre-video, and she's got some clips of your right hand and your, you know what I mean, some neck stuff. Yeah. Then you gotta tap into that stuff over and over and make progress. Yeah. So then next maybe 4 months down the road, we reshoot another follow-up, and then your right hand is like breathable, right? My right's not, dude. If I could tell you how sore my right arm has been, and this has been months. The nerve, same nerve from my neck up into down into my hand. Oh, it's been stretching. It's getting so much more space. And guess how that feels? Happy. Makes me smile because you have to self-treat. You gotta self-treat, you guys out there. I appreciate you watching the channel, but you gotta implement. We in the office love all the patients when you guys are super nice and positive and the patients are getting better. It's awesome. All right. Okay, relax this. Back down. But we like to get better. We like to get ourselves better. Self-care, self-treatment. You got to have self-love, self-respect. You have to respect your body. You got to give it what it needs a little bit. And did you, because I didn't know, Coach Pam, how old, 30, what?
I'm 34.
34.
Yep.
So did we, when we were teenagers and maybe young 20s, did we treat our body the way it was supposed to be treated?
Nope.
We were in college and didn't know each other, but I'm sure you're young, you have fun, you eat bad foods. There's so many kids coming in here, they're eating like Sheets and McDonald's, and parents are like, can you help my kid to eat better? And got to get out all the bad stuff, all the bad foods when you're young, because when you're 34, 36, 38, 40, it's way more noticeable how sick and inflamed the body is. And then what did we have to change? What did you change?
First of all, I gained awareness, the way I was moving and walking and working out and breathing. And then it just kind of all stemmed from there.
And then yourself.
Definitely diet though, too.
Diet.
Yeah.
You've cleansed, you've taken supplements, right?
Yep, I've gotten tests from here.
Tests and then workout. So two things. It's so hard, isn't it so hard, Coach Pam? Diet and exercise, a little bit, lifestyle, okay? Please choose a little bit, something positive every day, just a little bit. It could just be like one extra glass of water in the morning or something. It could be your feet squeezers, it could be your palms down and back. I don't care what it is. Just make a little bit of positive change in something so you can clear out your tension. Breath in, exhale down, exhale down. Breath in, exhale, chest down, whole way down. Breath in, exhale, nice. One more time up top. Exhale, chest, whole way, shoulders, whole way, down. Good. Face right side up for me. Bottom leg straight. Head up towards sky. Perfect. Breath in. Exhale, roll. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Other side for me. So we started this conversation with a little bit of talk about tension. Inhale. Exhale. Whole way. Exhale. Flattening your back for me. And we talked about compression and decompression. And we want to live a little more decompressed. So when we go to bed at night, we got to decompress. That's our safe place, right? Our safe space, our safe place in our room, in our bed. And we've got to work on the feet, the deepest connection from the brain down to the toes, through the back of the body, down through the spinal cord. Nice. 1, 2. Okay, good, relax your, good, one more here. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so it's right calf. All right, Coach Pam, here's your move. Bend your knees up 1 inch and open your knees lightly and point your feet gently and think about your left calf. Oh, that's already tappy tappy. Knee open a little bit. Think about this foot pointing. Oh, okay. Knee open a little bit. Oh, and now let's do right knee down. Right calf. Nice, focus on this foot pointing. Try to squeeze your right calf. See how go. There it is, knee open. Calf, calf, calf. Breathe in, breathe out. Strong, knee open, calf, calf, calf. Is it crampy or not too bad?
Not cramping yet.
Nice.
Shaking.
See the tap in. So Coach Pam right now, where's she at? Well, she's right here. But in here, she's way down here. She's thinking deeply about how stiff this ankle is a little bit and how this calf is a little weak. And her brain right now is going, sending energy, electricity. It's so sweet. It's coming down her leg and she's tapping in. And a tap in is a neurological short circuit. A neurological short circuit is a kinked nerve that's adhesed and it's tight and it's not as healthy as it can be, right? Relax. So Coach Pam's exercise tonight, bend your knees open lightly, pull them up 1 inch. Point your feet down to me gently. Focus on your left calf real softly. And knee open. And she's going like mighty full, like 8 out of 10. So maybe even you play around a real light calf, 4 out of 10. Okay? And we got to grow these calves up. Okay? So we got to connect to these calves. Ball of the foot athlete is what we teach in the gym. Green dot pressure, all the great back chain movement. But we got to lay in bed and get connected to knees open, feet pointers down, so we can get nice and grippy way down here away from us. Relax this hand. Thumb, nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it already popped. Cool. Elbows are clean. Clean that finger up a little bit.
Yeah.
Relax here. Boom. Left thumb now. There it is. And now left elbow. 3, 2, 1. No, 1, 2, 3. It's grindy, okay? No audible pop, but it grinded. Here's audible pop. I'll give you one. Good. Good. Okay, relax, head over to here. Squeeze toes down lightly. One more here. Relax, neck right. Nice. One more on the left now. Chin back. Right there. All right. All right, sit up tall. Spin to the right. Let's recheck. Scooch forward. Hands behind us. Fingers in. Find your palms raise. Shoulders down, elbows bend, palms raise. Up here. Thumbs up. Shoulders down. Nice. Come back here, Bree. Okay, so maybe we can do a pre of this if you got a nice pre side, and then we can check out the back power, okay? This left wrist still good, this right wrist is right there, and that's what we gotta work, is this right strain right in the right wrist. Does that make sense? Tilt your head over to the left, chin down forward. Gotta figure out how this is connected up here to being wicked tight. Okay, neck has a little tension, mid back has a little tension. Did we get this to move well?
Yeah.
A little bit, but not too much. We got down here really nicely, right? So you're pretty good. She's pretty good connected in her low back and her mid back, but we got to decompress this neck, shoulder, right arm. Is that cool? So I might tell her as a yoga person to go home, spend 8 or 10 minutes with eyes closed, deep meditation, deep diaphragmatic breathing, a little bit of jaw wiggle, a little bit of neck wiggle, and a little bit of down in the whole right finger wiggle, so we can gradually burn, build, and activate the wings of the body. Is that cool? All right, stand up for me. So here's what it turns into, though. If we do these protocols real quick, and I have a little stagnant energy I feel right down here, guys. So if we do these protocols, we reach out, and we, hands out, fingers even, chest up, tailbone back, flutter knees open, close. And I already know my right low back, my right hip's a little tight. So if I squat into it gently and lift with my back, good. Bring this in, clear these fingers. Good. See that magnetism right there? Feel that's tough? You can push over left, get that left elbow stretch, elbow up. See how we're unsteady right there? Over to right. Watch this one. Ah, nice. Because sometimes you got to make that face. Sometimes you got to make that face where it's real tight. And then you just got to unleash it, right? So Coach Pam, she's so great. We have fun when we... she gets into the flow of the lingo, like, say it, twist. My voice isn't working. Twist it. Okay. Fingers out, reach like this. Nice. Fingertips together, tailbone back, chest up, straight elbows. Nice. Fingers up like this. Good. Flat hands. Pull them back. Good. And what we're going to do, we're going to reach and roll in, and now we're going to flow away from us. Beautiful. And back and in, and outward, and upward, offer, good, and outward push. Nice, and inward offer, and pull, boom. Hips back, squat. Stand, inhale down, exhale up, flow down. Dude, how hot are you right now? That's some heat. We just unleashed it. Hope to see you.
Thank you.
Guys, in here sometime. Leave us comments. We're going to get better at videos. We're going to crank them out. We're going to crank out some yoga. Drop us a hot comment down low. Follow us on Instagram, Dr. Dan's Plan, and at Pam Wantland. We'll see you later. Peace.